All right, Coach, just kind of talk about the sweep of Cameron over the weekend.
So real quick, because my brain is moving on. Did we sweep Midwestern as well? Good. Okay. So yeah. So we. No. It's the same old. I just think. I was talking to people a second ago. Like it's just everything that's gone on this season. We're still banged up, and the girls are finding a way of winning. It's. This weekend was good. What was more telling was I thought we played better. Remember at the beginning of the year I said last year people had bad away records? I actually think we have a really good away record. And the games that we've lost on the road, we've lost in 5. Okay? But I thought our best match of the last 2 weeks has been the match at TWU because we unfortunately one of our kids had to attend a funeral and then another kid went down, and so we did that with a bunch of kids that played for the first or second time for the year, and we did it away, and they have a good home court advantage. I thought this weekend we did well, but I think that we, in a way, we expected our home environment to give us energy. So I actually thought we did what we needed to do, but I don't think we played with as much pizzazz as we did away. And that's just the youth. The youth automatically thinks when you get home, you're going to do actually better because you're at home. But so we didn't have the same sense of urgency. So we did great. We managed it, and we did what we were supposed to do. So now the message is like, okay, and we fixed doing better on the road. Now we got to, okay, let's bring that same energy at home. And so we have a chance to, we're going to talk about that today, practice, and then hopefully we can see that with Eastern tomorrow.
Continue with that conversation on the road. When you see a team like Texas Women's compete against Angelo and Tarleton, and they took them to 5 sets, Tarleton, and that was at their place, what does a team like West Texas A&M heading into those same venues, what kind of motivation does that give for the team?
Well, and they beat Angelo, and we were able to take care of TWU. I guess the way I look at it is that the message to the players will be like, we're developing. And, everybody's going to have an off game because the parity is getting better in the conference. And it shows you what TWU can do at home. Eastern's been doing this for years. Eastern always, you know what I mean? And Western New Mexico since they've come in, and Tarleton's had it. But now Women's has realized how to have a great home advantage. So I think it just tells us that it's data we can show the girls of like, we're getting better. We're beating a team that beat this team, A beat B, B beat C, C beat A, sort of thing. But also it's telling them like, it's possible, like we can travel on the road and hang with these teams. They're going to be wounded dogs or whatever when we go to Angelo, because I think if they lose Tuesday, which is very reasonable, they could lose 3 matches in a row. So, but on us, I'm just thinking that we keep improving, and that's the message to the whole team. It's like we're improving. Just keep improving. Hopefully, we get a couple players back at the end of this week. They'll be a little bit out of shape, but I just look at it as it's anybody's game. If TW can do that, and we could have beaten Commerce, and you know what I mean, and just our youth hurt us on that. It's going to be an interesting conference tournament, is the way I look at it. That's basically how I'm looking at things. Things are gearing up to could be a very weird conference tournament.
And then as you talk about getting some of those players back and then having some games that aren't scheduled in the conference, but like St. Mary's coming up and Lubbock Christian coming up, is that on purpose to have those games just kind of stay in the same mindset, or is it just to have them for regional purposes?
It's regional. We know that in general, Lubbock and St. Mary's, Lubbock for a long time, but St. Mary's the last couple of years, they're are going to be the top 4 or 5 in their conference. And so the idea is when we schedule them, Lubbock's always just fun to play. They're good. It's a dangerous match, of course, and same with St. Mary's. But the idea is that if they do what they normally do in their conference and we take care of business, and we're fortunate to beat them, that gives us an up when the committee looks at us for regional. So that's why they will always be on the schedule, is for that purpose, is just to help us when they have to compare a team and go, well, this team's record's a little less, but look at the conference they play, look at their record versus that conference. And every coach does this in every sport. And then, of course, this is the last year this will happen because next year all those teams join our conference.